motive does matter. Motive does matter. If you want to know my pain in life, my ultimate pain is people think of me as a motivator. I hate that term, Mr. Motivator. You know, people go, I don't need any motivation. I say, well, that's good because that's not what I do, right? No, they'll have a nice big belly. They go, I don't need any motivation. I'll go, that's obvious. You're highly motivated to eat. Right? I'm the why guy. I want to know why you say you want to lose weight, but you keep eating. Because what motivation is your motive for action. I'm very interested in what your motive is. You should understand your motive, your why, your purpose. That's where all the power of life is. And I believe motive does matter. If your motive in your business is just to make money, you can make it because you're focused on it. But I believe life moves to support whatever supports more of life. And I think a reason why Home X or a Zappos grows the way they do is because they have a higher purpose as well. I had these visions, and I think they were given to me by God when I was a very young boy. I saw myself helping these mass numbers of people, and I didn't know of anything like a seminar. I thought either I'd be a minister or I'd be a politician or I'd be a general. I didn't know what it looked like, but I just knew I wanted to serve people and would help them get through difficult times. And so by the time I was 16, 17 years old, I had kind of laid out a plan that in my 20s, I was going to figure out how to help any individual that really wants to help, that if I was committed and they were committed, we could change and get the change to happen. And in my 30s, I said I'll be able to do that with small groups of people simultaneously. In my 40s, big groups. In my 50s, institutions. And in my 60s, you know, it would be a global impact, or I might do something in the political area, or I might start a church. I thought of all the above, quite frankly.
Don't take my job. Come on, leave me something.
Well, I just turned 60, and I don't think anyone's going to ever take your job, Bishop. I saw so much fear, and you know, we're in the 8th year of a bull market. It's the 2nd largest bull market in the history of the world, and we all know there's going to be a crash. But while you're busy worrying about the crash, a lot of people miss the bull market. It's up 250% since 2008. It's up 14% since Trump was made president in November.
It's crazy, right?
And a lot of people on the sideline going, it's so expensive, you know, it's going to come down. So I thought what I'd do is write a short book, not 600, 700 pages.
Yes.
Make it so they can read it in a weekend or, you know, long day or evening. And then I wanted to write a book that also was really a playbook, showed you exactly what to do. So if you're a baby boomer and you never got started, you can still make it. Or if you're, you know, somebody who's, let's say, a millennial and you feel like you've been through college and you got so much debt and you never get out of it, this is the plan how to get out of it. But I really wanted to get rid of the fear. I wanted to show people that there's nothing to fear and do it not with enthusiasm, but with facts. And in this book, when you read this, it'll blow your mind. And I'm also giving 100% of the profits, not a penny comes to me, again, to feed people, because we fed 100 million people 2 years ago, 100 million last year. This book will help feed 50 million, so every book feeds 50 people, and then I'm putting matching funds up to feed another 100 million people. We're gonna feed 1 billion people in the next 7 years.
And I'm saying that if you know anybody that had some goal, some dream, something they wanted to do, and they did it, then I'm saying that you know in your heart that if someone has done it, then you can do it. It's possible. And that if someone can make their dream become a reality, that it's possible that you can make your dream become reality. And so as you begin to look at where you want to go, beginning to embrace that, it's possible. I'm blessed and highly favored. I've got a lot going for me. I got some good stuff in me. And it's possible that I can bring my greatness out here in the universe, that I can do what I want to do. It's possible I can write my own book. I can have my own business. I can take the trip and travel around the world. It's possible. I can bounce back from adversity and reinvent my life. It's possible. Regardless of where I am, the things can get better for me. It's possible. And I'm thinking about 2 men right here in Chicago who are fairly successful, similar background, educated. They worked for a corporation for many years, and they were among many people that were laid off. 2 guys who were very good friends. One went out looking for a job for several weeks along with the other one, and they faced disappointment and rejection again and again and again. They couldn't find any work, which is the story of many people across this country. One guy stopped He became discouraged. He stopped going. He stayed home looking at television, became very argumentative and toxic with his wife, drinking beer, getting on the phone, talking to his other negative, unemployed friends. And he just gave up. The other guy kept looking for a job everywhere he could go. Every time he could get an opportunity, kept asking people, networking, checking the newspapers every day, kept going everywhere he could, trying to find a job. You have too much education. You're overqualified. You won't be here long enough. He kept going. He kept going. He went to a place and said, look here, I tell you what, if you can't hire me, and I know you can use my talents, abilities, and skills, I don't want to sit home and do nothing. Just let me do some volunteer work. You don't have to give me anything, all right? I just want to work. I want to be busy. Guy said, okay, it's on you now, but don't expect me to give you anything. It's okay. This guy came in and worked. He was the first one there. The last one to leave was the best employee there. About 4 weeks later, one of the top managers quit. They were looking for a replacement. Guess who they selected? This other guy. This guy who was volunteering his time. He got the job. What was the difference between the two men? Eyesight and mindsight. Eyesight is judging on what you see, judging according to appearances. But mindsight is how you interpret what you see. One guy said, it's not possible, it's over, I'm finished. I can't do it. I can't make it. He surrendered. I've faced rejection again and again. I'm not going anymore. There are no jobs out there. But this other guy, he felt that in spite of the no's and rejections, in spite of how bad the economy is, in spite of what the newspapers are saying, that it's possible that somebody somewhere will give me a job. He just kept going, thinking it was possible. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we have to do with our dreams. Because things happen to you in life that you can never, ever anticipate. And many times when those things happen, you want to give up.
Motivation's garbage. You only feel motivated to do the things that are easy, right?
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I know exactly why that is. Because I've studied this so much, because for me, one of the hardest